Hey there Seekers, I hope you're doing really well. Welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly intuitive tarot reading. Just to let you know guys, I have almost finished the April monthly readings. I'll pop the playlist up here and I do apologise for them being a little bit late. I know I said the same thing last week, but I have had some ongoing health stuff and I'm almost on top of it. So fingers crossed that I'm going to be back to my best self really soon. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe if you could guys on the way out. It just really helps me out and helps the videos go that much further in the algorithm that kind of restricts reach for the smaller content creators like myself. So I'd be very grateful if you could do that. So guys, also as per usual, just want to wish you a week full of love and magic. Stay positive and let's head to your weekly tarot reading. Hi there Cancer, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly intuitive tarot reading for April 12th through to the 18th. Cancer, I hope you're doing really well. Let's check out and see what just might be on the cards for you for the week. Getting started here with the Work Your Light Oracle. I'll be then going to the Moonchild Tarot for a lead tarot energy. And I will be using the Rider-Waite-Smith Classic deck and the Star Child Tarot Akashic for your tarot positions. Okay, let's get one more of these and see what's on the oracles. Cancer. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? So it could be the place you live in, the actual home. It could be the relationship you're in. It could be the relationship you're wanting to attract. It could be in your career. When things are in alignment, we have a certain kind of sense of ease, flow, and grace in our lives. Different from, things being just really easy all the time. We're still going to have life lessons and challenges. But when things are feeling really hard all the time, like we are pushing uphill, like all of our effort and energy is consumed in just getting by and just doing, our daily life, that can be an indication that you're not in alignment with your truth, and it's time to look at maybe removing something from your life and then creating the space to attract in what is in alignment. And Cancer, we've got trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So this is interesting. So there might be some limitations that you've placed on yourself that are standing in the way of your alignment. For example, maybe you've always dreamed of, living in a different place, that's quite far away, and there's limitations like I could never make the big move, or it's too late in life, or, whatever it is. Could be I'm too old to go and study for that dream career. This says that if you removed all those limitations, which is just what the ego is placing on you to keep you safe, false sense of safety, what would you do? And just maybe it's time to trust that path and begin walking it. And you could be getting close to a real portal of transformation here, Cancer. Let's go to the Moonchild Tarot. All right, we have got the Page of Swords. Yeah, this for me is the energy of change in its infancy. And it's about those winds of change just starting to pick up in your life to the point where you start feeling the movement, or you start feeling that you actually have to move with it, right? The current is just strong enough to carry you. I also notice in this card here that the Page of Swords holds the Ace of Swords and is kind of like pointing to the third eye. There could be an intuition, an insight, or download that comes through that in some way gives you this spark to make the change towards your truth. The swords are much about truth and alignment and victory. So there could be a victory to be claimed here by following that instinct, trusting the path and walking it in order to, to align your life. Okay, Cancer, let's go to the tarot. First one out, the Page of Cups, energy of the recent past. We have the beautiful Page of Cups. Let's go for the current or focus energy. I have the Star from the Major Arcana. This is the energy of Aquarius. Let's get the outcome. Okay, that one's flipping. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful. Guess who's at the bottom of the deck, guys? The Empress, number 3 from the Major Arcana, which links to Libra and Taurus. Excuse me, guys. There is a a lot of illness going around here in Melbourne, Australia at the moment. Not pandemic related. We've got that under control, but there is just a lot of illness. Okay, I've got the Tower, guys. That is actually clarifying that Page of Cups. I think that's a really good Tower by what I'm feeling in this reading. The Star, there goes your Ace of Swords. I knew it. I knew it, guys. I was feeling into that, while the Nine of Pentacles, called Crystals in this deck, is at the bottom as well. This is a Tower of realignment for absolute sure. There goes your Page of Swords again. Okay, I'm going to get one more for that position because we've got to double up. Oh, the Fool, called Starseed in this deck. My goodness. Okay, let's get one more for the Tower. The Ten of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck energy, Eight of Cups. Cancer. Okay, well, I feel that there goes the Ten of Swords. That was actually at the bottom of the deck, guys, when the Star came out. So we do have a lot of, completion ending here. I really feel like you are completing a cycle in your life and making that space that we talked about to usher in the new. I feel that you've been sitting in Eight of Cups for a while, guys. Maybe last year for some of you. This is the energy of kind of you wake up in your life one day and you go, you know what? I'm just not fulfilled, or this job, this relationship, it's not cutting it. I've got 8 cups, not bad. But to really achieve the full high vibrational states, the happy ever after, to manifest my dreams, Empress, I'm going to need to transition. It's a scary place to be when you have that awakening, because generally that will mean dismantling a tower, right? So the Eight of Cups is this kind of getting ready to transition, to turn your back on something and face the new, in order to find the 9th cup and then the 10th cup. Now the 9th cup, 8 plus 1, is the cup of wish fulfillment. I believe that's what the page is carrying for you. The 10th cup obviously is that happy ever after, high vibrational living. So I feel like you've gotten to the point where you can't complete the picture in the current situation. There's a piece missing. So for example, in a relationship, it could be having a fundamental value that you can't settle on. Maybe the way you want to raise children, maybe even having children in the first place, maybe your financial views. In your career, it could be that you're really enjoying the job and you love the colleagues and things that you have, but there's no progression for you. You're not getting the pay that you want. Okay, so there's a fundamental cornerstone that you can't achieve in this situation. And the cards are saying, well, it's time to release. Ten of Wands and the Tower. The Ten of Wands is the release of, the tension, the stress or the burden or weight that you've been carrying. So I'm just getting some more focus on that, because I feel like this has maybe been sort of burning away inside you for some time. Ten of Wands is a heavy energy. It's carrying a load that is on your shoulders and is holding you back from broadening your horizon and seeing other ways to do life. And that's kind of what we were talking about before when I was mentioning, when you are consumed by going against the current in your life and things become challenging energetically just to do life and to go about your day. That's when we can't really even think about the new, the creative ideas. We're blindsided a little bit by, just making things happen where we are. So it's time to release that so that you can really get back to your truth here. And it's saying that there could be a tower to dismantle. The Tower can also be that big revelation, right? The revelation of the Eight of Cups. I'm going to need to move on. But generally to move on, we need to bring down a tower. That can look like leaving a career. Maybe you've studied for it. Maybe you already went to uni or did a course and you invested heavily. And it's like, oh my gosh, it's not it. That's a tower moment and going, I'm going to have to move somewhere else. The same about a relationship, especially if you're living together. There's, big change that is required and it's not easy. And that's why a lot of people, don't trust that path and they stay where they are because the fear, limits them from moving on. And they choose to live into the illusion instead. But it says that whatever the situation is, it'll be different for all of you. General reading, guys. I don't get too specific. It's built on a shaky foundation. It's a bit of a house of cards. So if we don't leave it now, we generally go around for another cycle and find ourselves in the same position facing the tower, or we kind of go down with the tower because we haven't moved with, the best timing to kind of leave that. I'm just looking at this Page of Cups here that carries that 9th cup, the wish fulfillment. So some of you could have had somebody come in with some kind of offer, invitation, proposal, opportunity, maybe in love, maybe in career, that has maybe been what actually was the final straw for you, because it's, it's with the tower here. And it could have even been seeing that in somebody else, really transitioning into their dreams, finding that dream partner. It could have been the happiness in somebody else that kind of made you think, yeah, I'm not where I want to be in life. Or maybe it's something that's come in for you. The Page of Cups can be like an unexpected shift or surprise is what I'm feeling. Maybe you were happy going along with the illusion, but all of a sudden this has really made you question things, and it's going to make you take action as well. What I love about the Page of Cups is it's this very fun, joyful, quirky, creative, different energy. So I feel that the direction that you want to head in is different from the traditional path, or different from where you are now. And that is why there's a bit of fear associated with it. But it's your truth, right? And it's time for you to not deny your truth anymore and to move on. Now, current or focus energy, I've got the Star and the Ace of Swords. What I love about this is that the Star is actually the energy that follows on from the Tower. So it says if you allow that tower to fall, that soothing energy, that healing, that rebalancing and the rebirth of the Star is right behind it. And it's somehow going to guide you to your hopes and dreams. This is a step towards them. Yeah, it feels really vulnerable at the moment. You might feel unsteady, out of balance, but with a bit of, healing and emotional processing, really tipping out and releasing the past, you are going to be, beginning to move towards your divine wish fulfillment. And the Ace of Swords says that, the strategy forward, the clarity and the vision that you really need will come in, after the tower's fallen, after you've kind of done some processing here. And the Ace of Swords, of course, is about new beginnings, new opportunities, specifically to do with things that are in alignment with you and your truth. It's a real victory. So it says that, this is a victory by allowing the tower to fall and rebalancing yourself and beginning the new journey. It really is your victory to be claimed with the Empress and the Fool in the reading as well. It's like the tower is kind of, I'm seeing a dam, right? It's just like, it was just a block in your universal flow of life. And as soon as that's gone, it's like the floodgates are open in your life. Absolute floodgates energy. So in the outcome here, Cancer, look at this. Page of Swords again, 9 of Pentacles, the Fool and the Empress. So the Page of Swords, it says, this is the winds of change, right? Things are moving for you in your life. It's your overarching energy. Keep tuning into that. Now, it says here there is a real opportunity to birth and manifest your deepest desires and what's been on your heart. The Empress is a beautiful creative energy and says, if it's a new relationship you desire, you can make that happen. If it's a creative project, if it's a new career, if it's even physical birth, whatever you want, this is one key step towards having her actually materialize that for you. It's very much the energy of conception and birthing. The Fool says that a whole new pathway, Cancer, is opening up to you. The Fool is the energy of fresh new starts, and it's about trusting your path, even though you don't really know what the end point or the destination really is, Cancer. But it's about taking those first tentative steps and knowing that you are going to emerge, in this high vibrational energy. The 9 of Pentacles really is about achievement, success. It's also a very independent energy. So if you are going out on your own solo, be it being single or be it, in your work situation, going out freelance contract or making a move, putting yourself out there in some way, it's a real energy of independence and self-sufficiency and really being, magnetic and full of confidence in the process. So this for me is a powerful combination of, you know, really positive change and a real step upwards through making this transition. There's a fresh new start here. There's an opportunity to really birth through, you know, what you truly desire. The Empress, when she appears in a reading, is really a huge blessing. She stands for abundance. Abundance in whatever you are trying to manifest. Can be an increase in money. So whatever is on your heart, guys, I mean, choose wisely, because you're going to be powerfully manifesting. And it says here that the future is really bright and you're really going to be, you know, looking and feeling better than you ever have. So Cancer, that's what I have for you. You're making a key move towards your divine wish fulfillment. It starts with bringing that tower down, listening to that intuition. Okay, Cancer, well, I'm going to leave it there, and I do hope you enjoyed this reading. Keeping in mind it's a general reading for the collective, so may or may not be for you. If you're called to share, please do leave me a comment. I read them all, guys, and try to interact with you all over there as well. Helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy, and see what's happening in the collective. It's been a pleasure, Cancer. I will see you back here next time. Bye for now.